Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys going to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is Brandon Ingram worth the max contract? Me personally, my idea of a max player is a guy that you clearly are the number one or number two option on a team. Now that don't determine whether your team success is. You can still be a number one and number two option on a bad team, a lottery team, and still get a max deal. I mean, the money has to go somewhere. And then, especially if you're a franchise that's looming in the air that doesn't know which direction you want to potentially go as far as like building around certain type of players. When you look at the roster of the Pelicans, so the Pelicans are stuck in between a rock and a hard place. They don't want to. He's 26, going on 27 of age. He hasn't shown that he can really get out there and play basketball healthy wise. He's starting to get that injury prone tag on his name. Every year it seems that Brandon Ingram, he's starting to get hurt every year. That's starting to be the trend for Brandon Ingram. I don't like putting injury prone labels on NBA players, but he's starting to get that label. Some gotta give. To me, when he's healthy, the guy can score with the best of them. He has the ability to create his own shot. He's not that good of a playmaker, but he can create his own shot. He doesn't give much effort on the defensive end. He's long. He can shoot the three at a decent clip. To me, what needs to improve with him is his shot selection. Getting to your spots, bro. Getting to your spots, your heater zones. That's what I like to call them, your heater zones. Where you feel like you're gonna have the most success on the floor. That should be your 90% of your shots should come from those spots on the floor. To me, Brandon Ingram hasn't really displayed that at any point in his career. On top of that, he gets hurt. So this is why the Pelicans are hesitant to even give this guy a max deal. Is he worth a max deal? Yeah, because it's a simple fact that on his current Pelican team, he is a number two option. Zion is the best player on the team. Brandon Ingram is the second best player on the team. Now, if they don't give this guy the max, let's say his trade value must be low. If they don't give this guy the max, they run the risk of this guy becoming an unrestricted free agent, and they'll lose him for nothing. So you have to max this guy out, and then look to try to, if you don't really want to build around this guy or have him coexist with a player like Zion, then you can try to move him then. But you got to max this dude out. You can't run the risk of this guy walking away for nothing, and then you run the risk of Zion possibly leaving, because you can't it's hard when you're a team like a New Orleans Pelicans, even though they got a player like Zion who's a transcending talent. He's they clearly number one option. You can't if you can't put talent around him, he's gonna end up leaving, bro. So if you have to keep Brandon Ingram right now. I say max Brandon Ingram out right now and look to utilize him more in the offense, so you can potentially improve his trade value to eventually trade him, and then hoping that you can get another younger piece to coexist with Zion moving forward in the future. That's their best bet. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'm out.